GB News presenter Eamonn Holmes found himself in an embarrassing situation during a heated debate with Shadow Defence Secretary James Cartlidge. The veteran broadcaster accidentally introduced Cartlidge with the wrong title, leading to an awkward correction live on air. On the morning of February 26, Holmes and co-host Ellie Costello returned to the GB News studio to discuss the day's biggest headlines. Topics included President Trump's AI-generated video about Gaza and BP's decision to cut renewable energy investments. However, the most debated issue was Prime Minister Keir Starmer's controversial plan to slash foreign aid spending to increase military funding over the next 2 years, a move welcomed by the Trump administration but condemned by development charities. During a discussion with Cartlidge, Holmes mistakenly referred to him as the Defense Secretary instead of the Shadow Defense Secretary. "We now go to the Defense Secretary James Cartlidge," he said, before proceeding with his question about the additional funds allocated to defense. Cartlidge chuckled and corrected him, saying, "Well, it's a small victory to have been appointed as the Home Secretary this morning. Very kind of you, but I am still the Shadow." Holmes quickly mumbled an apology, but the situation became more awkward when a technical issue caused a delay in Cartlidge's response. As the interview continued, Costello took over, questioning Cartlidge about his support for Starmer's budget cut. He defended the decision, stating that the foreign aid budget was a reasonable source of funding for increased defense spending. The conversation turned tense when Cartlidge attempted to explain his position on aid to Ukraine. As Costello interrupted him, he snapped, let me finish. You said that I should be ashamed. That's a strong accusation." He went on to argue that the UK's support for Ukraine in 2021 was crucial, comparing the situation to 1939 and warning of severe consequences had Ukraine fallen early. Viewers quickly took to social media to react to the exchange. One user on X, formerly Twitter, mocked the debate, saying, another politician acting like they're holding the government accountable, it's all a game." Another added, "More focus on numbers than real issues. Let's hope they've done their calculations properly, or this will be a disaster." Others criticized Starmer's policies, with one person commenting, "He talks big, but he's betraying national security every day." Despite the blunder, the segment sparked a wider debate on Starmer's foreign aid cuts and their implications for national security. Whether or not the government can justify the budget shift remains a contentious issue.